Hey, everyone. Welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. So, surprise. You guys weren't expecting me for Anchor Watch, but I'm your number one fill in. I'm kind of like the person that waits for the quarterback to get injured. That's me. So, today, if you guys didn't watch Anchor Watch, it's not with Jason and Gelsey. It's going to be with Jason and Adam. So, if you thought that you didn't get enough, well, we're keeping it coming. Now, with that, guys, we're not back to talk about that. You guys can watch it. If you weren't a part of the live chat, then definitely be a part of the replay crew. However, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives in New Jersey because we have some updates. So, yeah, here we go. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in. All right, guys. So before we get started on this, you guys are always asking me about my skincare and my go-to, and I always appreciate it. I think it's probably one of the best compliments ever, and I'll take it. But I don't do this alone. It's my Blue Mean Face Pro 2.0. So with the press of a button, I can change the settings, and it uses little microcurrents. You can hear it. Sounds like a little massage. And the microcurrents lift, illuminate, rejuvenate your skin. They take the inflammation out. This is for all of you guys who are new to watching because everybody else who's a part of the Addams family knows. But if you guys are interested and you want to check it out, it takes away your double chin, does all of the things. I'm posting the link in the description, pinning it in the comment section. And if you don't love it, you're getting a hefty discount. But if you don't love it, they will give you 100% of your money back guaranteed. Now, with that, I want to get into the Teresa Giudice of it all and also Luis Ruelas, because yesterday on Hot Messy Topics, we were talking about the fact that Todd Nepola, who was married to Alexia, was speaking out against production. Okay. And then we've also talked about a lot of the financial issues that it seems are being hurled Teresa and Luis' way. Where do we go? Let's start here. Apparently, Teresa Giudice has officially paid off her state tax debt. Great. That was probably with traders. And meanwhile, let me just say this one thing about Teresa Giudice. Even when the woman got out of prison, she would have, as long as you were paying her, she would have been at the opening of an envelope, which at the end of the day, what's kind of interesting about that is people say, oh, well, that's so desperate. No, it's not. You're trying to pay off this debt. You're trying to pay off your bills. And when Kris Jenner, if you guys go back to old school, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kris Jenner signed Kim Kardashian up for everything. You don't say no to anything. And until you get to the point where your money is that great, or you can start being so exclusive, or you can start being so picky, you don't really say no to shit. You know what I'm saying? But moving on. The state tax case against her, which that started back in March, now it's been closed. But her ex is still reportedly involved, like her ex-husband. And Luis Ruelas still apparently owes $2.7 million in back taxes, leading to a collective tax debt of still almost around $3 million. Now, some fans are relieved that Teresa resolved her debt, seeing it as like a step towards financial stability and a form of redemption. And other people pressed on Luis, saying with Luis still owing a hefty sum, we worry about the financial strain and how it might impact their lifestyle and the show's dynamics. For Teresa, though, people don't, I guess, realize this. And I think what they don't, I had to learn this too. You know, you didn't sign a prenup, so his debt is your debt. But people don't really realize this as far as like the responsibility that comes with it. She ended up paying off, it was close to like 300,000 plus, or it was at least 300,000 plus. She paid $303,889.20. That's what she paid off. Now, Luis Ruelas, he made a payment, what they're saying, of $163,523.94, but they're saying he still owes $2,569,842.06. That's still a hefty bill, still a hefty payment. A lot of money. You're chipping away, though. I mean, you guys paid over $400,000 of it. That's great. Only 2.6 to go. Okay. Plus, of course, you have to add on the taxes from this year. And then, oh, yeah, that could get bad. And then any loans that you have, and then the interest rate on the loans, and any mounting other debt that you have, like credit card. Yeah, maybe this isn't anything to celebrate as of yet. Okay. All right. Going back. Now, Todd Nepola, he ended up calling out the Bravo producers for lies. He felt like he was bullied, and he thinks that there was some behind the scenes extortion tactics. So, the video that I showed you guys yesterday, I played probably about 5 minutes of the 10 minutes of it. It was a long form video. He got his point out, but in the point, there were a lot of claims that were made. Most importantly, aside from Frankie, because he was really pissed about that, making it look like he was not like a great provider or, there for Frankie. He was not happy about that. He said that's really what sparked him even doing the video. He said that they manipulated the storylines and misrepresented him. What we didn't expect was Louis Ruelas' publicly voiced support for Todd, siding with him against Bravo's producing style. I didn't see that one coming, only because I feel like you would not want to do that, not knowing the future, unless you know something that we don't, not knowing the future of your wife's job and what this is going to look like moving forward. Do you still have her Housewives paycheck? Because you guys still apparently have a lot of debt. I just feel like I wouldn't want to piss off the people who were signing the paycheck. And for Todd, he doesn't need the paycheck. Like, he was like, I just bought a $24 million blah, 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 blah. And I have all of these things. Sounds like dude's doing just fine. So you can speak on it. When you have that financial freedom, you don't care. Bethany Frankel doesn't care. Lisa Vanderpump doesn't care. Tamara Judge is even starting to get to the point with Vina CBD that she's like, I don't care. That's a scary place for the network to be. But when they know they got your ass, when they know, oh, you need us, you do. That's like, oh, okay, let's maybe tread a little bit lighter. Because just like Nene Leakes or anybody else who speaks against the network, or even if you saw Candy Burris's Speak On It podcast interview with Todd Chrisley when he was talking about how his daughter, Lindsay, ended up speaking out against the network or threatening to sue. Once you start crossing those lines and those boundaries, ultimately what you're doing is you are showing them they can't trust you. And now you're showing them what you're capable of, because they always want to have the iron fist, the upper hand. And you might win, but there's no coming back from it. Some of the fan reactions, though, some people find it bold. Other people think it's reckless for Louis to take sides publicly against the network. And fans are debating whether it reflects like the personal conviction or maybe his being naive and messing with the brand that houses his show. Other fans, though, support it. I don't know. We'll see. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Also, hi, guys. Co-host here. So don't forget to check me out on Anchor Watch today with Jason and Gelsey. We hope you feel better. And if you guys are interested in my Blue Mean Face Pro 2.0, well, just click on the link in the description or pinned in the comment section. With that, guys, happy Tuesday. I love you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye.